My next guest shot to fame as Ramsay Street resident Scott Robinson in the 80s before going on to sell more than 3 million records worldwide and obviously have a very successful career on stage. And now Jason Donovan is back in the West End as Teen Angel in Grease the musical. Look at you there, Jason Donovan.
Good morning,
cool.
Lorraine.
It's quite Bowie-esque, I think.
It is. It is. Yeah. We I guess when you sort of you get those looks and you have a few ideas about things, sometimes they don't always come together. but that day it did, and I was thinking Bowie rather than Frankie Valli. I don't know.
No, that's fine.
Why? Maybe that's just blonde hair.
Teen Angel.
Yeah, Teen Angel.
It's a great part, isn't it?
Do you know what?
It's
it is
really good fun.
I'm at home. I'm at the Dominion Theatre, which is we're there till the end of October. I get to ride in and out of work. It's the second act. I give it that little bit of magic that it needs, and I don't spend my Sundays in physio doing too much choreography and worrying too much about my voice. So it's a lovely little sort of 4.5 minutes, Lorraine.
That'll do. Thanks very much.
But it's taken me 35 years to get here.
To get to that thing.
Yes, it has.
What's really lovely is it's dedicated to Olivia Newton-John, and she would have been 75 today.
Wow.
Which is, it's so sad, but at the same time, what a legacy to leave us all.
Sure, and I think it's sort of about a year since she passed. I mean, she has an incredible legacy, not just in her film and television and her music, but also, the work she did for cancer, for breast cancer, I think it was.
Yeah, that's
was that right?
Yeah.
So, in Greece, Olivia was an Australian, and she was from Melbourne, the same town, and funnily enough, connected through family and friends there that I know. So it was a massive loss. But I also know that some of those people are carrying the baton for her, her work in cancer.
She's done amazing, which is incredible.
Amazing awareness.
And that'll go on and save lives and all of these things, which is so good. So
at Greece, we're championing her work and also the spirit of the show, and it's a fantastic piece, and it's been around for a long time, but people absolutely adore coming to see the show.
They do, and sing along and enjoy.
Yeah. Not too much singing.
No.
Not too much singing.
You don't want to drown out the acts.
No, don't want to drown out the acts.
But at the same time, you can just... It's that thing of just having a wee bit of fun, getting away, just for that little...
Escapism.
It's totally escapism.
It's like coming here, Lorraine. I feel like I'm...
in a bubble.
I'm in a bubble, but we've known each other for so long.
It's crazy, isn't it? I know, it goes way back to CBAM.
Yeah.
Now, look, the whole Neighboursy thing happened, didn't it? And you went back and Kylie went back and lovely, Guy Pearce went back and then it didn't finish after all, which is great, but at the same time, it's like, it's not the end, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we all went there with the spirit of it being, finished at that time and also giving a nod to sort of the past. And I think, we achieved that, to a certain degree and brought the attention back to the show, so much so that they thought it was...
I know.
That offer went for another series. So, listen, I mean, in my mind, it's about, not just about the show, it's about the people that worked on the show. Yeah. It's about creating employment for people, giving opportunity. I mean, Neighbours launched so many careers.
Of course it did.
And I hope through this... I mean, when Jeff Bezos comes knocking, I guess you answer the door.
You go,
answer the door.
OK, it's fine, we shall. Because massive in your family, your daddy was in it, your lovely daughter as well. She was in it too.
And my sister was also in it as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's really part of the Donovan clan.
It is. And look, I think, Neighbours changed the landscape of not just the characters and the talent within it, but the way we perceived Australians, because up until, Neighbours came along, I guess we were the stereotypical Crocodile Dundee type. And Neighbours really gave us a vision of almost suburban Australia and normal Australia.
Yeah, it was family, but also for us, it was family in the sunshine. And I think that made it even better.
Yeah, special.
It made it very special. Now, you talked about, obviously, being in musicals, really cool musicals, of course. Rocky Horror, Priscilla.
Yes.
I've lost count of the amount of times I meant to see you.
You always come back to Priscilla.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was
and you
fun.
were having a ball.
I was.
It was
yeah,
great.
I mean, it's a big title that I've spent a lot of time. I also co-produced a tour that went out in 2019, 2018.
Right.
It's a fantastic Australian story, and it's a celebration of life with some great songs in it. And I hope that it sort of gets a chance to come back
I hope
again.
it does.
I don't think it will ever quite reach the heights that it did at the Palace Theatre in 2011, 2012. Because that was a pretty
that was fantastic.
all singing, all dancing production.
It was.
And I think, look, in a career you get certain moments, and that was one of those magical moments that you were in the front row at least 10 to 15 times, waving at me, putting me off completely, Lorraine.
It was so good. It was joyful.
It was good.
And actually broke down an awful lot of barriers as well.
It did.
On the show you see that happening.
Yeah.
It came into real life.
Well, it had a
great.
message about inclusivity and diversity and accepting people for who they are. And, you know, it was and still is a great Australian film and a great Australian, piece on our culture in a way, which is very diverse. And
It is, and all the better for it. So look.
Yes.
Teen Angel.
Yes, Greece.
Parachuting in, parachuting out, quite right too.
Yes.
It's at the Dominion.
Short.
She said.
A big moment, but a magical experience for all those people that decide to come along and see us. We're there till the end of October. So
fantastic. Enjoy every single nanosecond.
Thank you so much.
And always a joy to see you, Jason.
I love coming in
Thank you.
here. It's also quite cool in here. It's not so... I had a cup of tea before I came in.
Yeah.
And I find if I go on television and I drink hot water, I start to get the sweats. Do you know what I mean?
Tell me
you have to have an iced coffee rather than a hot...
You're giving away all the secrets.
I am giving
love
away
it.
the secrets. But my hair's okay.
Your hair's beautiful.
My hair's okay.
It's a quiff and a half.
Yeah,
And
goodbye.
it's lovely. Thank you, Jason. Thank you.